This is part two of the episode. We're gonna talk about the hot takes and everything like that. But this is gonna be a new thing, Hot Take Mondays. We're gonna start giving one hot take or one or two hot takes each every Monday based on the week. And yeah, and it can be anybody, player, team, whatever it is. Yeah, but I'm excited to get this going. So I don't know who wants to start. I guess I can start. I can just start. First week and a half in, I've seen something, and I alluded to it, early in the episode. How I think it centers around VJ Edgecombe. Right now, VJ Edgecombe is my Rookie of the Year winner over Cooper Flag. I'm just gonna say Cooper has been, solid, but I mean, I think that VJ Edgecombe will win the Rookie of the Year over Cooper Flag throughout the rest of the year. So
Okay.
I don't know how hot
That's
that
a
is.
betting man. That's a betting man right there. You're taking the odds. You're
I
taking the
am.
odds on that. I see
I am.
how you get down there.
The generator.
Personally, I don't think that's happening. I think Cooper Flag just has it locked up. I think eventually he's gonna really get cooking. I really do think he's gonna be really, really good. Not to take anything away. It's just Cooper Flag. He's just a dog, and he got good talent around him. Only gonna elevate his game some more. But I don't mind the take though. We're starting off hot again. I just think with it being only 4 games in the season, 5 games in the season, I think some of this is gonna cool down for others, and kind of others will rise up. That's
Yeah,
just
he
my
could
two
have
cents.
that Jared McCain, little start
But he
off
might get
hot and then, kind of. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt because he
Yeah,
is
that's what I was
really
gonna say. Hopefully, you
exciting.
don't get hurt.
He
well,
is really
yeah.
exciting to watch for sure.
When he plays for Philly too, the whole squad's injured too. Some of them. I mean,
But no, I mean that's not a terrible take. I think it will be interesting because the East is so like you don't really know how it's going to pan out. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a couple rookies on the East that could maybe try to go for that too. But yeah, I agree with Grant. I think as the season goes along, Cooper's gonna get a little more acclimated with the team. And but Dallas isn't playing great right now, but I still think best talent, it'll hopefully end up going to him though. But
yeah.
Fair.
Grant, what do you got?
Well, so I'm deciding between one or two. I'm not giving both here. Like I gotta save the other ones. They're both big topics. But should I rage bait Sean or should I?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right. Going to the honest with you, hot take, which I don't think is really a hot take at all. I think actually a lot of people will agree with this. At the end of the day, Kawhi Leonard might be the dumbest human being ever for just not retiring or staying with Toronto Raptors right after 2019. No idea why he ever decided to go join the Los Angeles Clippers and put you through what I've seen. I mean, I feel for you at times. It's just, if we look back on Kawhi Leonard's career, I genuinely mean this. If he would have either say he just retired right after Toronto, he goes down as an absolute hero. Or if he continues to play there, obviously keeps cooking, which I think he could have kept winning in Toronto. I really do. I just think with the Clippers there's a curse around him. There's something there. I don't know if he brought it there, but it seems like it's been there for a little while. And so I think personally, you take your pick. I mean, he could have gone somewhere else too, I guess, anywhere. For the sake of this, so either he retired or I think he definitely, for sure, should have stayed on the Raptors squad back in the day.
I don't hate that.
Should have never ever joined the Clippers.
I don't hate it, but I mean, I think bro, he didn't want to live in Canada. He didn't live in Canada.
He wants to
Come
be
on
He
now.
wanted
He
to get
wants
that
to be
bag from
out.
Steve Ballmer.
I mean,
Bro.
yeah, he wanted to be close to the family. So I
He
understand.
doesn't want to see anybody. He doesn't want to see anybody. You can get a place during the season up in the Great North. And then he can go have his place out in Cali. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I just don't know why. He tanked his whole career, and now he's a laughingstock.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing too that I think, what was it, his second year with the Clippers, he tore his ACL. So it's like, obviously, he's never been a guy who's been super healthy his whole career, but I think that didn't necessarily help his time in LA in terms of what he could have potentially done. I mean, also when they got Paul George too, there was that expectation that he was still gonna be the kind of player he was. No one, obviously, looking back on it now, Shea is an MVP. You gave up all those picks. You could have had it all. But it's all right, that we're here now in 2025 and y'all got Chris Paul back but
I guess so.
I mean, my hot take was going to be that I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Maybe that's not even really that hot of a take anymore.
No, I think
Kind of
I mean,
going
who
to another
knows?
team though that I think is potentially in jeopardy too is the Houston Rockets. I think they are potentially looking. I know they're only 2-2 right now, and I think yes, they got KD, Şengün. He went off in the first game, but there have been some questionable games for them in terms of their and I think they still got to figure out their lineups a little bit, but I don't think they're a shoo-in for a top four team in the West, or even like, you know, safely in that top five, those top five teams. But we'll see. We'll see though.
You
Obviously,
don't
when you
think
got
they're a
KD,
playing? You don't think they're a playoff team?
I mean, I think they
No.
could make the playoffs still, but I don't know. I mean, you got surprise teams
They're on the
like
road.
like Portland. Yeah,
Oh, hell no.
Portland. They've been playing
No,
good defense.
Drew Holiday won't be there by February at least. So, you know.
And then I was also, maybe this take isn't aging well, but they're playing all right. The Grizzlies, I said earlier before, I think this is a big year for Ja, and he's been playing all right. So if he can keep it up, I know the rest of the team is not that good. But if Ja can average the 28 points he's been scoring, then he might be able to keep him in the playoffs or in a play-in spot. But it's so hard to tell with it only being a week into the season right now too.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, bro. I understand about Houston because, okay, obviously they don't have Fred VanVleet, so you got to try and fill that role. I think that's where most of it stems from.
Well,
But then you see the
yeah.
defense. I
And
mean,
I just don't think Amen is really that point guard that they need. Obviously, he is good on the defensive end, but I mean, when I watched them play against the Pistons, it was just there were some of those matchups they had where it's like they can't really keep up with some of the pick and roll defense just because I think Şengün, as good of a defender as he is sometimes, it's like he's not really that paint protector sometimes. And
yeah.
and that's probably why they've been playing Steven Adams too. But I think they still got to figure it out a little bit on the defensive end.
I mean,
But
yeah,
I
I don't
know,
disagree with that. I don't disagree with that, especially down low. Like, I'll agree, Sengun's not like all that defensively, but like offensively, once they get, I mean, this Rockets team is going to be deadly. I think they're a lock for top five. I think it's guaranteed top five in my
that's
opinion. But
that's my hot take though.
I mean,
let's let Kevin Durant cook up a little bit. He's been
he's
I'd
already
say,
cooking.
yeah, he's been cooking, but I'd say he's more like he's not being aggressive. That's what I should say. He's not being aggressive at times. You know, sometimes he's passing off, which I like. You know, because it helps build chemistry, and we still like you said, a week into the season. But
Well, to be
when
fair,
it gets to like December,
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's letting
January,
To be fair,
KD's gonna be cooking.
they beat the teams that they should have beat. They beat
Yeah.
the Nets and the Raptors. Maybe you could have said they should have beat the Pistons, but you know,
Yeah.
I think,
we do that.
yeah.
Facts.
For the first game of season 2 with them going to double overtime, I mean, KD's calling timeout when they don't got no timeouts. Like, what if he's doing that later on in the season? You don't know. He's getting older.
He's saying he's forgetful.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you
Might
never
be good,
know,
yeah.
bro. So
You got a good point though.
we'll see how the Rockets turn out. I do think Ime will kind of figure it out though. I think he's a good enough coach to lead them the right way.
Yeah.
But
No, I think they still like a top five team. Yeah, I think yeah, like you said, I think Ime will figure it out. I think they'll be able to figure out the offense and kind of go from there. Yeah, and then your Grizzlies one. Just want to make a quick comment about that.
yeah, they probably will fizzle out. But hey, I mean, like a guy like even a guy like
They got Cedric Coward going off for them.
hey, I mean, the league is talented, man. I can't really,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
you know, any given night someone could lose, and a guy like Cedric Coward. Granted, yes, they did play the Suns, and the Suns are pretty trash. But hey, I mean, you never know. I think Ja, if he stays healthy and he doesn't get suspended, he could at least keep him 500 maybe.
Oh, yeah, they'll be able to stay 500. They'll be able to stay 500. I just they might be able to sneak into the play-in. I just don't think because like you said, you just mentioned Portland. Do you think Memphis is better than Portland right now? Because right now I see them as like the same.
Yeah, they're pretty even. I mean, I don't think necessarily Memphis has got. I don't think Portland has got the offensive talent necessarily that Memphis does. But
Fair.
You are probably right. They might end up trading Drew Holiday later in the season, and then who knows where they're going to end up. They could have a fire sale later on in the year, but for the first week, the West is, I think, exactly how we expected it to be. Absolute chaos with essentially every single team other than the Pelicans being relevant and the Kings.
The other day, speaking of the Kings, they started Dennis Schroeder, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, and Domantas Sabonis. I said, yeah, bro. I said, yeah, you're done. It's OKC too. I was like, yeah, bro, you're done.
It might be secretly tanking because I have not heard anything about them wanting to trade Sabonis or trade any of those guys. So I don't really know where they're trying to go this season, honestly, other than the lottery. So that's really all you gotta kind of say about the Kings right now. It's not looking good over there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just like, I really think about the Kings, and you just look at them and they're like, what are they doing? I still never understand why they fired Mike Brown. Like that was just, that was their downfall. They were starting to get like better, and then once they did that, they just went straight downhill. And then they traded De'Aaron Fox and didn't get neither Stephon Castle or Devin Vassell in that trade, which was even crazier. So yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. Grant, you say you got 2 hot takes. You saving the next one?
Yeah, I'm saving the next one. I can't give that one out yet.
All right.
That's also going to rage bait you too, but
oh, love it. Like I said, week 1 in. So we'll continue to give you guys hot takes and all that stuff. So yeah, till then, we'll catch you guys next time.